Three baked guys talk about stuff that they don't know, aka that show. All right, welcome everyone out there in podcast land. This is Three Baked Guys talk about stuff that they don't know.
Yeah.
Aka that show. We call it that. I don't know if you do. Who cares?
Don't matter.
So today we have a friggin' guest in house, Evan Galpert.
Yo.
He's a comedian. He's a baked guy in general, and I do believe he also does a like a you know the improv, the thing where you get up,
Right?
you do stuff.
I
based
have
on-
a song that summarizes all three of my current jobs, and it's
Ooh.
realtor, actor, stand-up comedian, stand-up comedian, stand-up comedian. Yeah.
Nailed it. Just in case you're hearing weird stuff, we done got ourselves a sampler.
Yep.
Oh,
As you
that
can
was
tell.
well timed, Mr. Galpert. I'm just going to say, we're going to have you in studio more often because that was pretty sweet. So just in case you hear a whole bunch of random noises today, it's because we got a little button happy. And yeah, do it. Bam.
us, man.
Just push buttons. It's fun.
I'm very excited about it. I came in on a good day. This was a good day for me to... Wait, what was that?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, good turn.
Indeed, little boy, indeed.
Anyways, so, you know, we're going to do the normal stuff that we do, but we want to tell you to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, threebakedguys.com. It's a website you can go check out all our episodes on.
Right.
And then we want to give Mr. Galpert here a chance to plug some of the stuff he's doing this week. He's actually going to be an MC, as far as I know.
Well, I was...
A live show?
I'm going to be performing as part of the Cloud Top Comedy Festival. It's the very first comedy festival in... I think it's the first comedy festival in New Mexico. It's definitely the first one in Santa Fe.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure it's the first comedy festival in New Mexico. Maria
Agreed.
Bamford's going to be headlining.
Oof, I like that.
Fortune Feemster is going to be headlining. The Second City, the crew from LA, is coming out to perform. I am going to be opening for them with two different improv teams. Actually, I'm performing with Santa Fe Improv, and then I'm performing with another group of friends.
Wow, that's impressive. I mean, you're like the improv guy.
Right.
Yeah,
If you have two
got
groups,
a lot of stage time.
They're like
the funny guy.
Yeah, they're like, if you can't be in our group solo, we'll let you be in other groups because you're
Oh,
that
dude,
badass.
it's caused so much fucking friction.
And
Oh,
for
yeah.
anybody listening, when and where is this stuff that you're
This
doing?
is all as part of the Cloud Top Comedy Festival. So you can go to cloudtopcomedy.com
Nice.
and find the full schedule at cloudtopcomedy.com.
Very nice.
You can also check me out on Wayward Comedy on Facebook. If you look up Wayward Comedy on Facebook, that's where we have our, the schedule for the open mic that we do. I'm always trying to book other comedians that are wanting to come through town as well. So if anybody wants to come through Santa Fe and tell some jokes, hit me up.
Check it out.
I'll help you find
Wayward
a stage.
Comedy.
We'll get a show going.
He's pretty funny. I've seen it live, and I laughed.
Flawless victory.
Oh.
I'll take it.
So we're going to go ahead, and I think we should probably hit that bell because it's going to be time for joint number one. Dun, 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 dun. And topic number one, which we're going to be talking about carbon neutrality today. We're
Can we
getting into
even
real
say
topics.
it? I don't know if we can even say
And
the
the
name of the
plausibility.
topic. Does that mean that we can still
carbon
talk
neutrality.
about it?
No, that's even better, man.
Hey, if I can't pronounce it, that means it's going to be a good topic.
Okay, good.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm smoking a little bit of this here. I believe it's like some Blue Dream crossed with schizophrenia, and it's pretty tasty.
There you go.
Sounds
Just a
about
little
right.
bit. Just a touch.
By the way, this is my favorite part of my day. I got to tell you right now, I am very excited.
It's time
That
to
is
get
good to know.
super baked and talk about stuff that we don't know about.
So let's point out if we're talking about carbon neutrality, let's start with this show. I'm assuming each one of us 4 individuals came here in our own car.
yeah,
Oh, naturally.
from
yes.
upwards.
No, more or less.
Well,
yeah.
me and
Different
me
points.
and the ghost. Just in case you're wondering, you got Ghost over here. You got Amplitude.
Ghost.
I'm Jay Gonzo.
Forgot the name introduction.
You know,
so
every now and then
you-
we forgot about that.
You and Ghost rode together then.
We did ride.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
good.
So that's
horror
already
of the way.
like,
But me and
Cutting it
Amplitude
down.
both came from the northern part of the world, and we drove our own vehicles.
just
So I mean, yeah, this show's not carbon neutral. I'll give you that much.
Probably not, dude.
I mean,
No. Nothing is yet.
We're
But
trying. We're trying to get there. But.
so here's what I keep hearing about this carbon neutrality is that like it's the one thing that leftist politicians and I like to identify as a liberal what do you
Democrat.
call it? Not a liberal Democrat as much as a yeah, I guess it is a little liberal. I'm a liberal Democrat, but I'm also a
independent.
I didn't register as a Democrat. I think I registered as an independent.
Oh, don't let Richard hear you say that,
Fuck
bro.
no, I know. Longo. I just did it to piss off Longo, dude. That was the entire reason.
Yeah,
no
I
doubt,
know
no
that.
doubt.
No, he listens to this show pretty exclusively, so I hope you're prepared
I'm
to
pretty sure
answer.
he's one of our beautiful.
Hey, I'm voting blue.
Listeners.
Vote blue, no matter who. That is for fucking sure.
Oh, is that a sad? I feel like, well, that's, that should be a sad sound because if you have to say vote blue no matter who, that means
Yeah, you're
That-
sad
that-
as hell.
That means that still fucking Joe Biden won't just go away, and that makes me really angry.
we'll still have
from
to
what I
vote for
understand,
good
yeah.
old Joe if it's
So
going to be versus the
here's
GT.
here's exactly my point. We can't be
If it's Bloods and
we
Crips,
can't
yeah.
be having any kind of divisive infighting conversations on the left at all anyway.
But
we
it's
can't
happening.
afford to.
But
we
it's
have
happening.
to we have to be united
We're
somehow
like the
or
Tea
another.
Party of whenever the Tea Party started that year.
Yeah,
I want to say 2004.
God, I
pretty.
remember that.
Nah, dude, it was like 1832.
Oh yeah,
The OG party.
yeah, that's the OG
Yeah.
Tea Party.
When they
That's
got
a whole
crazy,
other-
they're like, "No, man, we're throwing this fucking tea
Fuck your
overboard."
tea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drink coffee, y'all.
So, my main question
It's an American thing.
about carbon neutrality
Yeah.
is: am I going to be able to smoke weed? Like, are you guys going to be able to grow my weed carbon neutral? 'Cause
Absolutely,
That's
dude.
my main concern. I don't know, really. There's a lot of chemicals and stuff that go in there.
They don't have
nutrients.
to.
Yeah,
if
I mean,
you're smoking
there's
shitty weed,
there's
then yeah.
organics.
then
There's
it's
organic
mad
ways to do
carbon
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then like you have to
And
get
then
that weed to
ultimately,
me.
the
You have to
weed
get it on
is
a truck over here.
sequestering the carbon.
Somebody's
into
got
the
to.
ground.
Somebody's got to
Dang.
shove it in their pooper and get it across the border. You know.
That's a lot of carbon right there, dude.
I mean, that was
All
that was a few steps
up in
ago,
there.
though, dude.
Okay,
By this
so
point,
we're past that.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I imagine. I mean,
Hopefully.
I was
Yeah.
talking about like the border from Colorado.
Hey man, if
You
you
know
want
what I'm
to sit
saying?
on it
Or
for that 4-hour
California or
drive,
Washington or all the other places where you're just one little bit away from all the legalness that you want to be.
oh my god.
but then that's just plain travel at that point. And I mean, if you travel, that's going to affect your green card score.
Does it affect your green card score? I don't know about that, dude. I'm pretty sure.
You are fake news.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's right
I
there.
don't know, man.
I feel like
I
that
don't
might be
know.
fake news, dude.
No, dude.
Do you have a green card? None of us do.
Shut up,
What are you
dude.
talking about?
You know I don't, stupid.
I know. It's okay. Because you were
Yeah.
born here. You're a dreamer.
That's what they tell me.
That's why I don't have a job. They always say you're a dreamer, man.
Right. That's how I gained the American system. I said,
Gotcha, bitch.
That's terrible. It's terrible.
yep.
But yeah, man, you can fucking.
You can grow weed carbon neutral. Is
grow
what you're
weed
saying.
carbon
You're saying
neutral,
I'm
absolutely.
like being a crazy conservative by being like, don't touch my weed. I want my weed to stay the same. If you have to use diesel gas to light the fields on fire in order to get me the fire, then that's cool, right? That's how they make it.
Conservative weed politics. That's a whole subject.
Yeah, that
on
sounds
its
rough,
own.
dude.
That does
I don't know
sound-
if I can.
I feel like that's a
deal
conundrum
with that.
in itself.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how does that work?
Why
I don't
would
know,
you-
man. It's weed is throughout the society all the way at this point, dude. Like everybody smokes and or
true.
does the edibles. Vapes.
Hey
all
man,
that.
I'll tell you
It's,
that there Obama got one thing right, and it was that legalizing marijuana. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep, I reckon so. He did that like
It's
as
a
soon
big
as he
win
came into
there.
office, right? He just kicked down the door and was like, "Yo, weed's legal now, guys."
I don't think that happened.
No?
Did it?
No.
Oh,
No.
Is it?
You are fake news.
that's fake.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if we are.
I do
I'm pretty
remember-
sure we are.
We probably are. I mean,
There would be no right wing if any of those people could just smoke some fucking weed and chill the fuck
Oh,
out.
agreed,
It would be
right?
great if
They
they
just-
could just,
that's
Maybe
what I'm
we should
saying,
just
man. I don't know.
forget
I'm
about
sure
the
there's some
problems.
crazy ass.
Maybe we should do it
good
a
old boy
la-
cowboys that are just
Well, that's true too.
smoking
I
the
gotcha.
ganj, but still like
No, I think we got to do it like a like a Cheech and Chong type situation where they're all locked in there, having like a debate. You know what I mean? And they're having. And then we just pump in all the weed from the outside, and they're like ordering cheeseburgers and stuff. And then I'm on stage just like, Mama talking to me, trying to tell me how to live in a tutu and stuff. You know what I mean? That's gonna be what is
I think that's how we convert them.
Realize that it's
I like
worth
it, dude.
And they'll just be like, just give in, man. just go with it.
You can take my joint when you pry it from my cold dead hands.
America,
Indeed,
America,
sir.
USA.
Indeed.
USA #1.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. Coming to save the motherfucking day, y'all. It's real. So, just a general recap is carbon neutrality. As long as weed's cool, we're cool with it. Mm-hmm. And we should probably pump all the weed into the House of Speakers so that Mike Pence isn't afraid of gay people.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that might help because I'm pretty sure that he's like definitely afraid of them.
You think the marijuana...
Hashtag at Mike Pence. Tweet it at him.
You think the marijuana cures the homophobia? Is that your idea?
We done lost the.
Now that you're away from the mic?
Oh, sorry, we lost the cherry.
Speaking of
Oh,
Mike
I
Pence
think it just
not
went
being
back
afraid
under
of
the
gay
hand.
people anymore, he lost the cherry. Oh no!
Oh, snap. Who
That's a
did
good
get the
freestyle
cherry?
right there, man.
Anyways, I think this joint is officially done.
It looks out, dude. Yeah.
Just gonna put that into the hole.
Like, bye-bye, dude.
And, so what we're saying is carbon neutrality is something we should all strive for.
All right.
Take a carpool.
Hey, if any of you guys happen to be in politics, quit fucking fighting about how we're going to get to carbon neutrality. Let's just agree that we're going to get to carbon neutrality. It's going to cost some money, but we're going to get the money from fucking getting out of all of these useless, expensive fucking wars over oil and protecting, trying to protect resources that are old as fuck in countries that we don't need to be in. And we're going to get the money by fucking taxing the rich. And we're going to get the money by fucking creating, jobs for people to be working in new shit, building shit. God damn it. And we're going to get it from
These nuts.
Exactly.
And God damn it.
That's how it goes.
Fucking
That
just
is the plan.
Just everybody stop bitching about it and make sure that we're going to get shit done.
Can we go?
Absolutely,
Can we
yeah.
have an agreement that we go carbon like positive?
Carbon
Where
positive.
we're like
Light one up.
taking carbon
For
out of the
change.
environment. Like now it's like we're
like
going
carbon
back
negative.
in time. Yeah, like carbon negative.
Oh, so you're trying to suck
like
the
I didn't know
carbon out
which way
there.
to go with that. It's
I
like I
think
get
that
we
we
positive
got plenty of the
being
positive.
negative.
So we want to go
this
carbon
second.
negative.
Yeah.
And we want to be like,
Okay.
everything we do
Like-
eats carbon.
Yeah.
Right. I think we'd have to grow like barnacles on our skin or something that
That's
like
what
does
you
the
say.
photosynthesis.
Suck
How do you
it
think
out with the
aliens? Why do you think
barnacles.
aliens look all crazy, dude?
Yeah. Well, they have probably
Eating
a
that
really
carbon.
good environment, dude.
It's true.
It's
true.
The aliens.
Well, I think we're gonna go light up a second number joint. Maybe move on to topic number 2. Oh, it is topic number 2, and I believe it's time to start that, Jay. If you're listening along, we're on number 2.
Yes. So smoke along.
So,
smoke along if you can.
Topic 2 is the current. It has a lot to do with what we're doing right now, except for we're going old school and we're putting that carbon in our lungs, and we're doing the current state of vaping. That's a real thing out there.
Ooh, yeah.
I think
real.
just
I've
in
heard.
case y'all out there with the vape pen in your hand right now, I think you probably should put that thing down,
I
take it back
reckon.
to the old school, bust out some flour,
Yeah.
and roll yourself some stuff. Because I never heard of somebody dying instantaneously from a J, but as far as I know, like
Word.
6 people
Right.
have died from joints recently.
It's a pretty crazy number.
From-
I mean, you're like,
not
not
from
joint,
joints.
not joint,
Not from
fuck,
joints.
Oh,
vape
shit.
pens.
Shit,
You are fake news.
I'm fake news. Just
did
listen
fake
to
news
my
just right there.
inflection and understand what I mean, but my words aren't right. So there you go. You know,
Got you, dog.
the
I
vape
feel
pens is
you.
what kill you.
Yeah, if you're listening along. Woo! Goddamn baby. And
So great.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to Three Baked Guys.
New
One,
toys, y'all.
Evan
We are
Galpert in-house.
gearing up.
2, we're pushing buttons like nobody's business in
it's
here.
so good. I don't know how you guys got by with the show without having,
Yeah, really. I know.
That's like it's
serious.
gold right there,
It's
dude.
serious. So, people are dying from the vape pens, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the Amplitude read a little bit out of CNN here. What's going on, dude? What's going on here?
Little trade there.
Oh, I got a little fruity McPatootie joint coming at me. What kind of
pretty nice
What kind
there.
of stuff you got going on in this here ghost? This here joint number 2.
Oh yeah, that's I think it's like the matriarchal thing.
These nuts. That's yeah, they do. Okay, so mama weed,
Right.
mama nugs.
Yeah. I gotta fix a thing on this thing so you guys keep on
buttons.
talking.
Don't no.
He's gotta fix
He's
the
doing
buttons.
stuff. He's doing stuff to
snap.
things.
Doing some light tweaking, y'all.
So yeah, why don't you tweet us at home, or not tweet us, but hit us up and let us know what you're smoking along with at home.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
Sure.
Our,
Yeah,
how do you,
at
how do people
at
get
Three
to-
Baked Guys.
Yeah,
You know, that's our Twitter handle. You can find us at Three Baked Guys on Instagram,
word.
at Three Baked Guys on Facebook. It's pretty simple. Like it's always the same.
Right.
Three Baked Guys.
That's good branding.
Really easy to
Keep
find
it
us. We got the
stoner-friendly.
.com. We got the Face, the Twitter, and the Insta. And you can find us on the YouTubes.
The
How do you-
YouTubes. That's perfect timing.
So, what do you guys think? Are you guys abstaining from smoking vape pens right now due to the fact that people are dying from vape pens?
I mean, I want to, but I have.
You
so
have one that
many,
you have.
Yeah.
They're
that I'm
probably
just
from before the
It's
people
gonna be a
started
minute
dying,
for
right?
me to stop.
I'm so glad that I don't fucking
But it's
smoke
not because I'm addicted to it. Or
tobacco
whatever.
vapes. Fuck that shit. That's
just
just
'cause it's good,
disgusting.
bro.
I'll still vape the weed, and I'm never gonna
Isn't
stop
it the
vaping
weed
the-
ones that are killing people though?
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe.
It's the it's
That's
the
what I'm worried
flavors
about
and
because
stuff.
that's
every-
the ones I do.
I think everybody's using both. Like everybody that's been
Yeah.
sick has been using both. You know.
Indeed, it's like I mean, and like stuff like that. You know, who knows if it's regulated?
Yeah, well,
That's
that's
the thing.
Yeah.
They should be.
It's
Like I
not.
think in California it's regulated. All this stuff's been on the East Coast.
Right.
California has some pretty strict regulations on their like marijuana laws and their like distributing because they've got legal.
Dude, and those fucking juice shops are everywhere, and they're gross. I wouldn't want to fucking buy anything that
dude.
comes from one
Just
of
like
those,
some random dude, like I made my own
Right.
juice concoction today, sis.
You're like in some seedy strip mall, like fucking.
So it's like a taco stand, but for juice.
Get some of your
Yeah, dude,
juice.
for your pen, you just stick it up, the juice in the pen, and then you just
It seems like
have
a
all
lot.
kinds of burger vapes and pizza vapes and
That's
Burger vapes and
ridiculous.
pizza vapes.
That would be
Why?
cool.
1,000 flavors. Man.
Would they
how
give you
about a
calories though?
Bag of dicks.
It's like nutrient
flavor.
vapes. Oh, that's not.
A savory
One day, dude.
flavored vape. That just sounds gross.
Sounds like these
That
nuts.
sounds like flavored like.
These nuts.
Everyone wants that. Nobody does.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so you know-
Ghost, you
Yeah.
still vaping
Yeah, like I said, man,
Amplitude still vaping?
I got the cartridges. I
On
got
the
too many of
occasion.
them.
on the occasion?
Bust out the pizza vape.
Yeah, your brother works at a shop. What's the scuttlebutt at his shop?
Dude, it's,
What's the scuttlebutt? That's old school. You know what that
I
means?
just thought of
what
something.
is the scuttlebutt?
That's what I'm talking about, son.
So what if it's
Whose butt's getting
people?
scuttled?
Because here's this the one thing.
I think that's where that term comes from.
For sure.
I hate to detract with like an actual real thought because
Okay,
it
sorry.
doesn't
Yeah.
seem useful, but it's like really.
No, do
So
it, man.
I've heard that it's fucking vitamin E acetate might be one of the culprits that's getting people this lung disease from vaping. And I've specifically asked in the past, like, hey, this oil, because they sell all kinds of different oil, right? Like I ask always, is this the kind of oil that you can put in your vape pen? A lot of the time they'll tell you, no, this is one that you have to ingest. You have to eat it, you know? So I wonder if people were trying to fucking vape some oil that was just supposed to be for
dang.
I've heard of
ingestion.
this. Yeah.
And this is what's fucking
That
giving
might
people
be
the
it,
fucking
dude.
zombie virus, dude.
Right.
Like,
Right.
fuck.
Oh,
because
shit.
like yeah, you can
like-
make the juices yourselves.
Oh, dude.
Or so
Zombie
maybe somebody was
juice,
just making
Yeah.
the wrong. They
Make
looked
using
up
it
the
the wrong
recipe.
type of
They googled
glycerin
it,
or
and
whatever.
they're like, we
Yeah.
use the food glycerin, and then you put that in your lung.
Right.
That's what happened.
Right.
Oh man,
It's just
So you
all
just
of
gotta
those
get it
people are
from
dumbasses. Man.
reputable dealers,
Yeah.
or just you
This is
know,
why we need government
gotta
to
trust your
fucking make sure
supply.
that people
just
aren't
go,
being
just
stupid.
go old school, guys. Smoke
Yeah.
the,
Just
smoke it.
smoke, dude.
easier.
Good.
It's all
Three
good.
way
It
Look,
guys.
looks-
some paper.
it looks
I'm not
cool.
even a big fan of this. We got these fruity ass little kiwi strawberry. It looks like fruit stripe
He's calling
gum that you're
Ghost.
rolling
He's
up a
calling
joint in,
Ghost.
right?
Oh, he's calling Ghost
And it
joint
tastes
out.
like Ghost. I love you. You know that. And I'll smoke any
my
of your
God.
weed, no matter how it comes. But I fucking
I like a good raw joint. Like
I like
a raw
good raw
paper.
joint. Although I was just talking to my dad about this afternoon. $1 billion idea that somebody better fucking steal because I just want the product. I don't care how it happens, but we got to make rolling papers with fortunes on them.
Dang.
That would be pretty sick.
Why are you saying this now, dude? You need to hashtag trademark.
Hashtag trademark
EG papers.
Patent pending, y'all.
Fortune
Jays.
papers.
I don't know. Fuck.
E.g. Fortune Jays.
That's dope.
I agree. I mean, I'd
Dude.
steal that idea if I knew how to do this.
And here's the thing: it already came up on ideas.com.
You were gonna be
once.
very
I've
paranoid in
researched
15
this.
to 20
I've
minutes.
researched this fucking idea because I think it's gold.
And then, are you gonna make them all like weed themed though? Is it gonna be like you will consume an entire bag of potato chips today,
Dude, it could be. It could
always
be just
right, dude.
like
Wouldn't be
classic
inaccurate, yeah.
Always
Chinese fortune cookie fortunes. You could have different books of different fucking like themes. Some could just be jokes.
Right.
That would make
I
my
would like
day,
that.
dude. That'd
Your
be
productivity
awesome.
level's about to go much lower. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that's the type of stuff we should put on them,
Right. I agree.
like
Yeah,
because they're
right.
baked
Your-
type of fortunes.
Your to-do list will not be touched.
It's like,
You
how
have
did
a
they
you have
know?
an important appointment at 4:20 today.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you're on the right.
Yeah,
you can,
I
you're
got
on the
it.
Right. You
I
can
got
fucking
it.
Right. It's fine.
It's gonna happen.
However it happens, I just want it to happen because I already collect. I collect fortunes.
Fortune
Like,
papers.
Okay.
Fortune
do.
paper.
I do.
You
Any
collect
of
the fortunes.
I collect the fortunes from any time that I eat Chinese food. I always
Roll
get
your
the
fortune,
fortune
roll
cookies.
your fortune up
Dang.
and smoke it.
That's right. Smoke your
And you
fortune.
only,
that's like-
you only
that's
get
some
the
messed
Smoke
up
your
paper,
fortune.
dude.
That's what we'll call them.
Oh,
Holy
snap.
shit! It
That's
just
a good
happened,
idea.
y'all. Watch out.
Wow.
Yes, I love it.
Hashtag
your fortune.
hashtag smoke your fortune.
Yeah.
And guess what I'll do with all the money?
It's a double meaning because I smoke a lot and that costs a lot. I don't like the crappy stuff, so it's like I'm smoking a fortune.
Right.
Technically,
Dang.
Or just
it's
Living
already
lucky,
happening.
dude.
smoke a fortune.
Well, I mean, they got those papers that look like dollar bills. They're
That's
like
dope.
big size papers, and like they're I think they're blunt wraps or whatever.
The wraps of the blunt.
But they have a print on them that makes it look like a $100 bill or whatever. And
Holla holla.
it's kind of cool. I'm not
Dollar
gonna lie.
bills,
I
yo.
bought them once or twice, and it feels pretty pimp. But I feel like that kind of paper is bad for you.
Yeah,
You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
dude.
that's the conundrum.
Yeah. No, I like the clear one, the almost clear ones. You've seen the clear
clear
papers?
Bras.
Yeah.
Say what?
There's
Or
ones that are like,
elements.
yeah, that they're
Elements
like
are
Nah,
clear.
dude, he's
They're like
talking
rice
about those
paper.
super clear ones, dude.
They're like actually clear, man. You
They're
can just
like-
like see the
like
nug
plastic.
inside. Yeah, I think it's made out of
Dang.
I think it's made out of glycerin. It's the same stuff that people are dying of vapes from. So-
right.
It looks cool though while you do it.
well, I mean,
dude.
so does vaping. That's the whole point.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Well, I mean,
vaping is a bunch
there's
of
an appeal
lies,
to it.
man. You fucking walk through a
Vaping is a
cloud.
bunch of
You walk
lies.
through a fucking cloud. It smells like goddamn cookies or whatever, and you're like,
Like,
"Oh my god, dude, I'm hungry. Where's those cookies at?
Mm.
I'm stoned." And then you see some asshole with a fucking big old vape thingy, and you're
That's
just
true.
blowing wind.
Yeah.
That's
And
totally
you're like,
It's not
happened
good.
for sure.
What the
Nobody
fuck,
wants
dude?
that.
Like, I thought there was cookies around here.
That is true.
Fuck you, man.
It's like you
know?
farted fresh baked
Yeah.
cookies into the air.
Oh, why would you do that?
Fucking.
Actually, yeah, no. My buddy that I hang out with sometimes, he's got the like it smells like cookies, and you're like, yeah, dude, that's. I mean,
You're like, dang.
I'm all
making
baked and I'm getting
cookies?
kind of hungry. You're just blowing your nasty fucking cookie breath in my face.
Yeah. It pisses me the fuck
Smells
off.
like cookies
man.
and farts.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
There was a time though. When the vaping was cool, man, and it wasn't
I
killing people.
guess. I mean, there was a whole thing about it, right?
Right.
It was like a trend.
Dude, I remember seeing like their videos of people doing vape tricks and just like doing the
right.
best they can to like drink that shit and blow out the craziest cloud that you can fucking possibly imagine.
Right.
Particularly my favorite is
Sick
like
clouds,
it's
bro.
like some hot party chick like wearing her tight clothes and she's got like the hair and she takes like a huge fucking rip and she's like waving her hair around while she blows the smoke around and like
yeah.
making this whole big show out of it,
Fuck
shaking
yeah.
her
Wow.
cute little bod and fucking
Word.
The
Okay.
camera moves over to this one dude who's just like sitting on the couch watching, and he looks over and goes, "Wow!" It's just like, but he's
We need
like
to look that
really
up.
legitimately like, "Wow!" But,
So he's actually blown away by
he's
this.
actually pretty blown away by this, but he doesn't look
Wow.
like he belongs at that party, which is also part of what makes that video funny. Great for radio, right?
Yeah,
People know what I'm talking
you should
about.
look it up and watch it. while we're
Y'all,
on
y'all
the radio.
remember? Y'all
Right.
remember
Well,
the
this
radio
shit.
podcast.
try to remember
That's true.
the search terms, man.
You know that.
Yeah,
Like
you just gotta look it
booty,
up.
Yeah.
Vape
vaping.
chick, vape party chick. I don't know, dude. Fucking.
It'd be like
I
booby,
could.
vaping,
Fines. Vaping,
dancing
dude.
lady,
Vaping.
Yeah.
big booty,
These fucking people get what they deserve.
BBC.
It's trendy, man. It's always
It is trendy, but this is what you get for following trend. God damn it! No,
It's like cigarettes, man.
Exactly.
Everything. It's like it's how they market it to you. It's like
Seriously.
soda.
Yeah.
You know, like if you see it in an appealing way, you're like, oh, that's cool. But
It's
then when
awesome.
like you see
We
the
love
car
it.
commercial and like the person goes through the windshield, and you're like, well, you know, I mean, I don't want to buy a car. Man, just chill with what I got.
Yeah.
So some days you want the pizza vape, dude.
Yeah.
You live in dangerous.
Living dangerously.
Living dangerous.
Just being that real outlaw. That's the very vaping pizza vape.
You are fake news.
I don't feel like a Hell's Angel would be like vaping the pizza vape. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You'd be doing the cookies.
How come no other drugs have gotten onto the vape? Like, why can't you get a PCP vape? Or
Oh,
why can't
dude.
you get?
I think you can, dude. Maybe that's-
There's the DMT ones. The hippies like that a lot.
Really?
Yeah, apparently that's what I've heard. I mean, I don't know. It could be fake news. It could be,
You are fake news.
That would
but
be terrible
you know,
because I'm kind of excited about this.
That would be awesome for sure. Damn, what's this one?
Oh yeah.
Got it. Sweet.
So I feel like we're probably gonna have to move on to Risquache, but I feel like Amplitude didn't bring Risquache weed today.
Squatchy weed.
Switched it up on y'all.
What did he bring? What kind of? We're going joint number 3 now. What kind of stuff you got there?
There's still.
Oh, there's still a little on there.
I'll keep
man, why do
hitting
you
that
call
shit.
things so early, man?
I just don't know how much cardboard's in here. It feels like there's a lot.
So you smoke a little cardboard.
You
Was
know,
it gonna
then-
give you lung
like-
disease? Oh God, wrong one.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry.
It's
I hope.
amazing, dude.
Maybe.
Uh,
I
New
think so.
toys.
It probably will.
Gotta love the sound machine.
But you know, the vaping might kill you.
Yeah,
You know,
Cardboard in the joint, less likely to probably.
a little bit less, probably.
Most likely.
Mostly.
I inhaled a part of the joint innards,
oh yeah.
and it's stuck there, and I'm mad about that. Like super mad.
It's been there. It's been there mid pod.
It's fucking me up.
So how? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this topic's already been
Is it done? Did we beat it? Did we beat it to death like a dead horse?
I don't know. What is he gonna say?
death like
that
lung
what you
disease does. Oh.
Like the COPD.
What is that?
Where's the prices? Right sound.
Right. Which one is
That's
that?
That's the sound. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I really want to go on The Price is Right, you guys. It's like a whole dream of mine. I really want to. Actually, I would love to host it. I would really love to fucking host The Price is Right.
Do you just think
Dude,
if you
fuck
beat
yeah.
if you beat the shit out of Drew Carey, you get to host?
I
The
like.
Price is
I
Right?
want to be
Yeah, like a Highlander
Challenge
situation.
dominance, dude. He's fighting
Right?
for the wheel.
Hey,
then you
Evan Galpert, come on up. And I was like, fuck you, Drew Carey. And I can punch him in the face.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
This is my show now.
Yeah.
It's my show now.
Yeah.
Be like, okay.
Yeah, dude. Who holds the mic? Yeah. Who holds the mic holds the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be pretty terrible.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
I think if I go on there and like win the most money that anybody's ever won, then I should like qualify as a person who could in fact host The Price is Right, because you know,
No. You gotta beat up Drew Carey, dude.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
feel
Highlander.
Highlander situation. There can only be one.
There can only be one
Yeah.
Bob.
Drew Carey. Drew Carey took out fucking what's his face, right?
that's really what happened to Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Drew Carey
The
fucking
reality of it
Found him
is,
in
Knocked
is
him
that
out.
found him.
Broke
Dude, you didn't hear that story?
they covered it up really good, but like
Drew
yeah.
Carey
Oh,
freaking
dude.
waited for him.
Yep.
He tried to be the best. You know, he was like, dang, fucking my show is done. That stupid show in Cleveland.
Right.
Ohio. Oh. That shit was like just
Right.
failing. The lady with the crazy clown face wasn't doing anything anymore.
No.
Dang.
So, anyways, he
real.
waited outside the studio and fucking, bum rush Bob
Yeah.
stole the mic.
It was gonna be like a Kerrigan thing.
Exactly what happened. He was like, "What's up?" right outside the dumpster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Bam.
Yeah.
And then Bob was
Talking like
clearly,
Dave Chappelle.
He was trying to keep it easy because he's got a little bit of a rough ticker. He's getting a little old.
Yeah.
He's
So Drew clearly had him wait. Obviously, Drew Carey wins that battle every time.
Every time.
So after the beatdown, he stole the mic and he was like, "You got 2 weeks to recover and hand me the show," and that's what happened.
Dang.
Bob went on a
Like
little
boss.
hiatus, And he's like, just make sure you take care of the pets, dude. Make sure you let people know to spay and neuter them
Spay
dogs
and
and
neuter
animals.
your pets.
Spay and neuter your pets, dude, for real.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a well-documented story. You can look it up
Right.
on the Enquirer. It is not at all.
You are fake news.
No,
No,
not.
it's not.
It was a story that's real.
100%.
So, well,
All right,
I think
now
it's
there is no.
there we
drugs.
go. Sorry, I tried to jump the gun.
No, yeah.
Just jumping the gun. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoy
See, because
varieties.
otherwise
You
it's
need
like
to chill yourself out, dude.
Do
Take
you guys
some
remember?
Valium.
Do you guys remember what the third topic was going to be? We didn't write it down, and that's potentially dangerous.
Why?
I know what it is. I just want to make sure. Do you guys know what it is?
oh
Dude.
fuck, I don't.
We talked about it
I
at the
do.
beginning.
Of course.
What was it?
No, I'm saying, of course, I don't remember,
Okay.
dog.
Does this guy remember?
I'm
Amplitude?
gonna take a guess
Take
and
a-
say
take
it
a-
was Hollywood remakes.
Oh, he got
Hollywood
it.
Oh,
remakes.
wow.
That's right.
Wow.
Every once in a while.
All right, topic number
some-
3.
Wow.
We're just going to get into
I'm
little current
surprised.
stuff and be like, what's up with all these Hollywood
Yo, dude,
remakes?
Quentin
Yeah,
Tarantino's
dude.
just gotten into the business of remaking all history in general, and just like he's done
snap.
both of his last 2
Hot
movies
take.
have had the same
Hot
kind
take.
of theme of like, hey, let's go back in time and just retell the whole story and see what would happen if it went a different way.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Right.
Is that what that movie's about, dude?
Did you not see it?
I have not seen
It's
it.
good. I like it. I thought it was really good. By the way, I'm not going to talk any shit. I mean, sure, it would have been. I think all the whole Bruce Lee shit would have been funnier if it was like.
So Bruce Lee's in it.
Say what?
Oh, you don't know about any of this shit.
I don't know.
Bruce Lee.
All right, I
shit.
don't want to
one's
spoil
told
any
me
of this
nothing,
shit for you
dude.
guys. You guys got to go fucking watch that movie because it's
Well,
good.
I do know that
sounds crazy.
Charles Manson is in there because I worked with the guy that played Charles
All
Manson.
right, fuck it. We can't talk about this,
So,
but
it's
I
over.
mean, we can talk
I know
about it.
little parts.
But I'm just gonna tell you guys what happens. Spoiler alert! I'm telling y'all what happens
Spoilers.
in fucking what's it called? Once
Watch
Upon a
out.
Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So it's fucking.
Tell us the story.
It's like what would happen if instead of Cheryl Tate's house, the Manson family went to the house next door, and that house happens to be the house where this. He's the body
scary.
double for a fucking like action star. Leonardo DiCaprio plays the action star, and Brad Pitt plays his double, who like doesn't get any work anymore, and he just lives in this fucking baller ass pad. And these psychos
So
break into
sad,
his
dude.
pad, and they're really sorry that they broke into his fucking pad instead of breaking into Cheryl Tate and fucking what's his name's Roman Polanski's
So I'm
fucking
guessing
house.
Homeboy was just strapped. And he was like,
I don't even want to. So this is where
Fucking
I don't
do
want
it,
to. I
dude,
don't want to
because that's like
Is that the
Tarantino
wrong
right
side?
there.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Spoiler.
I'm not
Let's
gonna.
do
Say,
it.
I'm not even gonna waste. That's the best part. I'm not gonna
no,
waste
dude,
the
I'm
best part.
imagining that's where Homeboy, because it's a Tarantino film.
Oh yeah.
He's
It
just
gets
like, no, dude,
Tarantino
I'm
as fuck,
fucking
for sure.
strapped.
Two pistols
dude. He's
come
got
out.
like
He's
shotguns
jumping
and
behind
shit.
stuff.
Yeah.
There's a guy with Jerry
There's
curls.
fucking
dude.
doves
He's wearing a
flying
suit.
around, right?
Yeah.
And he's like probably half naked, just all ripped, oily and shit, dude, like all muscly. And like, yeah, you get a little bit, excited by it, but it doesn't mean anything.
Just a little bit, dude.
I'm pretty sure that's the scene
Yeah.
in that
You are
movie.
fake news.
That's not how it goes. But yeah, dude. That's cool.
Jesus Christ.
The movies.
Yeah.
The movies, yeah, dude, it's
movie
getting
remakes.
ridiculous with the remakes. Although,
what
like
else has been
remakes
done?
and biopics, all we're doing is going back in time. We're
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
all
like The
we're
Lion
doing
King.
is like the fucking Lion King.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's
dude.
crazy. Well,
I'm
and
all
again,
angry about it.
Everybody keeps calling it the live action, which is not live
It's-
action. It's
yeah,
still
it's
animated,
still
but it's
CG.
like,
Live
AF.
action animated.
but it's fucking
The animation
uncanny
is
valley
actually
AF,
real
dude.
now.
It's
I bet.
like,
Dang.
We're not
You-
there yet, y'all. I mean,
It's
we
close.
kind of are, but like,
Every day, dude. Machines get a little smarter.
fucking robots.
yeah, dude.
Don't you tell me where to fucking turn, robot.
I'm pretty sure that a robot took my job, man.
Dang.
That's why I'm doing
That's
this shit
deep.
here, dude.
Damn.
Robots can't sell you a house. Hey, if anybody wants to buy a house in Santa Fe, hit up Evan Galpert Realtor.
I don't know, dude.
Gotcha, bitch. That's
I
right.
think I've seen Robot Realtor.
Yeah.
Dang. Dude, he's rolling in.
That's true, actually.
Is it like Rocket?
Zillow
Rocket,
and
Rocket
fucking-
Mortgage. You just
They're rolling in on the turf.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It don't
Is it
matter.
going to be like a gang war?
Between us and the robots, we're gonna fucking lose.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's for
dude,
sure. That's
dude, I
what
don't
Terminator
know.
They
was
can't
about.
smoke weed like us, dude.
we'll just put it. That's what I'm saying. Dude. The robots will overwhelm them with the
They're learning. They're learning to forget. by smoking weed.
Right.
They're like, oh my
yeah,
god,
they're gonna have to do it.
that's consciousness right there, dude. Learning to forget.
Learning to forget, dude. It's a poignant movie
Yeah.
about a robot that is overwhelmed by so much data. You know what I mean? The
Dang.
robot's basically like 100%
And it's gotta
overwhelmed by
get that.
data.
It's gotta get that data out,
Or
or else
it's-
it's like gonna
And
die.
so, you know, his
Right.
friend, the engineer that like made him, you know what I mean, and helped him come to life and become a sentient being,
Like
or whatever.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, like Pinocchio, or you know, let's say, Johnny number 5. You know, get old
Right.
school.
Okay.
So, you know, at this point, he's like, I need to get this guy baked so he can just kind of forget some of this data. You know, he's like, it's a little too much. He's stressing out all the time.
Yep.
So he synthesizes weed into a chip,
Right.
into a
So
microchip.
he can.
It's all 4s and 2s and 0s.
Yeah, it's, yeah,
It fucks with the binary code so hard, dude.
4204201, 4204201, you know what I mean, over and over again. And, you know,
That shit's
eventually the
great.
chip
That's how it works.
the chip wears out, so he has to make a bunch of chips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he has to like grow all this extra weed because he has to
he has a lot of
the
work.
weed down into the chip.
And he has to smoke a lot of it because he's got a lot of work to do, man.
Maybe they can beat us, man.
When robots get high, do they eat all the microchips in the bag?
Oh, bottom bump.
Womp womp womp. That's this.
Too many microchips.
I don't know, man. I thought it was a pretty good one.
I like that. That was good, man.
Yeah.
Microchips.
Yeah. They're really small potato chips.
Dang.
Right.
I gotta eat like 4 bags, dude.
Well, it's, you know, you're supposed, it's like, you know, there's like the mini Oreos and the mini Reese's. Just like Lay's microchips. And then basically you just eat less of them.
Dang.
Oh,
It's
okay.
always
I
less
see
for
what you're
more,
saying.
dude.
You are fake news.
No. They made them. I seen them yesterday.
Did they make them already?
Yeah.
Dang.
Those fucking chip guys, dude. I knew they would do it
They do it all the time, dude.
all the time. They
They're
take your
innovating.
idea before you even have it.
Dude, Lay's
like
got
the day
smart.
right
They were the
before.
ones that were like, yo, stoners, hit us up with all of the crazy shit that you want to be chip flavors and we'll make back. Remember when
Oh,
they
yeah,
did like
yeah.
like
Taste-
the chip flavor contest and then they came back with like chicken and waffles flavored fucking Lay's chips?
I always voted for the poop flavor.
Dude, that's the move, bro.
It's fucking ugh.
They've never done it.
Well, it's like the
wonder why.
jelly beans, yeah?
Jelly
Got the
beans?
vomit jelly beans.
Yeah.
Oh, Birdie Box
yeah.
beans.
You trying them?
Bertie Box.
Do the roulette with the wheel,
Yeah,
and
you're like,
sometimes you get
I
a
got
good
the
one.
fart one.
I got boogers again.
Oh, no.
Darn. It's rat.
Well, it's not as bad as rat anus. you know.
Oh.
Oh, that's the worst.
That was a real flavor.
Which one? Rat anus?
Ratanus, I believe it is.
Ratanus.
I feel like that's a licorice flavor.
Yeah, it was based off of licorice. Or you could tell, but yeah, it was mostly licorice. Because licorice tastes like rat asshole.
Crap.
I was gonna say cat, but then we were talking about
You know,
rats. I
Similar
forgot.
ballpark.
Catanus.
Same general area.
Ratanus.
Right.
So, what movie's gonna be remade next, guys? What are we gonna do next?
Oh, I got a great idea actually. I've got two great movie ideas that anybody I really again just take my fucking ideas or give me some money for them. I'd love it. But,
Yeah,
you know.
I would like money. as well.
But let's do a remake of Barbarella, Queen of the Universe, with Katy Perry as the
That would
fucking
be sick.
lead,
That's
right?
hot. Good.
Okay.
See that?
And secondly, let's get Reggie Watts to play what's his name? Wesley Willis. You guys know about Wesley Willis?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
dude,
think
it's
you're going too
worth
deep.
it's worth pulling up. Like even if I pull it up on my phone, like just playing some Wesley Willis music so
know-
that you can understand his influence on the culture.
I
Wait, sorry,
if
what
I
do I
could
do?
see a movie be remade, I would like to see the Terminator.
Okay.
Terminator.
Like the first one, like
like-
just remake it,
With
and
new-
like
with
probably
new
still
actors.
Schwarzenegger.
Can we do an
though.
animated version?
I want it to be an old Schwarzenegger, dude. Like, and he's clearly old.
It's like
you know what I
grizzled
mean?
and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's
It's like-
said a lot of shit.
And where it's so bad where you think like, fuck, dude, they miscast his role terribly. Like, Why did they cast him? Dude?
So first of all, this is Wesley Willis. This is what he looks like. I encourage everybody to look him up at home. Just Google Wesley Willis. You'll with a 1-S-L-E-Y Willis. He was a recovered
joint,
crack
just keep going
addicted
out. This
schizophrenic.
Joint, dude.
He was a schizophrenic who wrote music to kind of quell the demons in his head, and would oftentimes, because he was homeless, he would go write his music at like a Kinko's or wherever he could get, or at the library, like wherever he could get onto a computer and type out his lyrics. And then he sang to pre-recorded music on the little keyboard that he fucking rocked. So this is Wesley Willis, great.
McDonald's is a place to rock. It is a restaurant where they buy food to eat. It is a good place to listen to the music. People flock here to get down to the rock music.
All right.
Oh.
Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll
Very nice.
McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's.
Oh, wow.
Rock and roll McDonald's.
Yeah, Wesley Willis. He's
This man is
McDonald's will make you
virtuoso.
Cut the rat's nest off your skull. Kill Whitey is another great Wesley Willis song.
That sounds like good. That's good.
Underrated performer. An underrated performer. Fucking
pretty dope.
really did have a hell of a career in like underground music, like as a performance artist, and like
And so we're gonna have Reggie Watts play him
who else?
in a dramatic piece.
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
cool. Okay.
Or Quentin Aaron. Shout out to Big Q if you're listening, who played Michael Orr in The Blind Side. You guys remember that fucking movie?
I do not. I mean,
I do.
Side.
I think I've seen it, but I,
I
don't
do.
know.
I drove him around in my
Sounds
car
familiar.
once.
It was a Sandra Bullock fucking white savior movie.
This is
It was like
it's a legitimate story. I drove him around in my car, in my Scion XB.
Quentin.
Quentin.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a
He
good
was
guy.
in town. My buddy was starting some business. They were Sandra Bullock was in. He was in. I don't know. We wanted to go to some place. I was supposed to like chauffeur him around in my, because I had a new car at the time. It's like 2010. And I had, Scion XB that was pretty nice.
Right.
Well, like, you should see this guy trying to fit into that Scion XB, dude. Like, his knees were all the way up against the dashboard and his head was fitting at the top. I was like, holy crap, dude, he's a giant.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
6'10" and literally 500 pounds.
Yeah.
He's fucking
Yeah, no,
huge.
I totally
Dang.
did. I mean, he was really cool and nice, but I was like, I felt bad that that's how we were picking him up.
Yeah.
It was not the 5-star
He
treatment. if you will.
definitely was. Black car would have been nicer,
My car is black.
I meant like a Suburban.
It is shaped like a Suburban.
It's all
It is a
deceiving.
big.
Wait.
It's shaped like a big
Just roll
igloo
it.
cooler.
most normal people are very comfortable in there. But he's a very large
He is a
gentleman.
large individual
Huh. That's
in spirit and everything else.
Dope.
Like that guy. I like that guy. And yeah,
He was
could
quite
definitely-
nice.
Yeah,
He was quite nice.
he could play Wesley Willis too.
All right.
I'm sure.
It's going to happen.
But yeah, other Hollywood remakes. What else do we got?
Jurassic Park. I'd like to see that redone again.
Jurassic
I
Park.
mean, I know these
You
are
want
all
like
very
Jurassic
recent,
Park
but, like,
9, or do you want them to redo
no,
the first
no,
Jurassic
just redo
Park?
the first one. Get that magic, dude. I want that magic back. You know what I mean?
How are they going to do it any better?
I mean, I'm not saying
How
they're
are they gonna do it
bad
any
or
better?
anything right now, but like,
Do they do
How
it
are
with,
they going to do it any better? For
no,
sure.
dude.
I
Like,
fucking-
just give it the fucking Lion King treatment. Just fucking CG it all up and redo it, dude. Shot for shot, beat for beat. You know, just like
but it
with
was real.
CG or
It's
whatever.
going to be better dinosaurs?
Yeah. You know? I mean,
Like
supposedly,
CGI,
dude.
They
If
could like dance
I mean, if
and
it's
stuff.
all CG, like even like the supposed
Can we
people.
do it in 3D?
Yeah, dude. 3D CG.
Oh, you know what, dude? Like it'd be sick if it was all like CG except for like sock puppets, dude. Like the people would be sock puppets. You know what I mean? Like on green screen.
Oh,
I
dude.
think
But
that's
like
fantastic.
everything
Go
else is
broke.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome CG.
That's
Where it's
it.
like, you're just like, oh my god, that looks amazing. And the people are just like little sock puppets right now. Oh my god, oh my god. You know what I mean?
Or
Agreed.
finger puppets.
Agreed.
That'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Or even finger puppets.
Finger puppets are real. All right.
That'd be fucking sick, dude.
It'd be freaking awesome.
Jurassic Park.
Every day.
Reloaded.
3D
17.
CG. Sock puppet. The masterpiece.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
All right. We make like a whole entire series of sock puppet movies.
Yeah.
That could be like our whole genre.
Right.
Dude, I like those thumb movies.
Are there movies with thumbs?
Yeah, dude,
Word?
like Star Wars with all thumbs.
Oh,
like,
no shit.
The Ring with all thumbs. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I used to go to
The Ring with all thumbs.
Okay.
Yeah, I
think
used to
I
go
might
to the
have to-
Blockbuster when I was a kid.
Look that
Really?
up.
Check it. Oh, check it out, dude. The thumb movies are the best.
You are fake news.
Yeah, I don't
No.
believe that.
Check
Dude.
it
There's no
out.
such thing, man. He's a liar.
No, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I don't know.
Wearing
I'm gonna look it up,
unicorns.
dude. I'm very.
You're wearing
it's-
unicorns, headphones.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Dude,
It's hard to
look
take you
damn
seriously.
I
fool,
bring you
dude.
the myth, but I also bring you the legend. But dude, yeah.
He is. It's a combination.
You know those Quiznos rats? It's like that face on a thumb. Look that shit up.
I don't know these Quiznos rats. Why would? Is there
kind
a
of
rat?
remember
Wait,
Quiznos,
yeah, that
right?
kind of
Those
sounds
Quiznos
familiar.
singing rats like Quiznos.
Doesn't that seem like a bad way to advertise a sandwich shop? Like we have
Dude,
rats in
dude,
our
that was
store.
like
I was like, I will eat Quiznos.
That was like
every
early
day.
2000s.
Aren't they
right?
closed? Is Quiznos even around anymore?
No, I think they
No,
closed,
they had
dude.
fucking rats in there.
Like, there's
Singing
no more,
ass
there's no
rats.
more Quiznos, right?
This ain't Chuck
It
E.
was,
Cheese.
it was the ad. It was probably the ad.
No, that sounds familiar. And that, what was that, like early 2000s, I think, right?
I
Yeah, they
believe so.
toasted your subs. That's the only difference. They're like,
Dude.
dude, we will toast your subs.
The early
bro.
2000s,
what?
late 90s.
It's hot,
And
dude.
then fucking
Then Subway's like,
Subway
we got
got
toaster
a
ovens,
microwave,
bitch.
and they were like, "Oh no, we're out of business now."
Dude,
No, they
we
got a
gotta
little
get
baby
rid of the
toaster oven.
rats.
And they're like, our whole model was based on this like conveyor belt of delicious toastiness. That's like way too expensive to run and operate.
Those poor
I am
bastards.
hungry. Those three joints did the job.
Yeah.
of making
Yeah,
me hungry.
we got
what it does.
we got 3 joints deep, dude, as we do.
today.
So yeah, you want to recap?
No.
We talked about stuff, guys.
Oh, dude, are we gonna remember
Is our
stuff?
pot gonna be is our pot gonna be carbon neutral?
Goddamn right, it's going to be carbon neutral. It already
sure,
is.
dude.
Carbon.
Pot is carbon negative. Pot is a carbon negative thing, like trees, because they sequester carbon. They pull
That's
carbon
true.
out.
I
of the
heard about
atmosphere.
Then
that.
we
Oh, yeah,
burn that
dude.
carbon right back in if we like buried it.
I mean,
That's why you put real nuggets in a vaporizer, and then
But that's when people die due to the current
no,
state of
because they're
vaping.
vaporizing the fucking vitamin E acetate like a bunch of dumb fucks. You're supposed to eat that shit.
Just saying. There's this, you might want to not vape right now.
yeah, that's a bad situation.
Just a possibility.
right now.
I'm going back to my roots.
Go back to the volcano.
Going back to my
Right.
roots.
Or just fucking fire that shit up and smoke
smoking
it.
just straight up weed. Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
that's
doing.
definitely way less.
school,
like
like
the
I told
carbon
you, I'm
stays
an
in your
old fool.
bowl. You can see it right there.
so cool.
Right. It's the resin.
And then yeah, dude, you guys should probably check out all our sweet new movie remakes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Dude, fucking
Also,
Barbarella with naked Katy Perry floating
We forgot
around in
to
space.
drop
Yes.
this guy mention. He's a pretty awesome actor. He's acted in 2 of our short films.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You could check him out.
Mr.
I think we got one of them on
Artist.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I do believe it is
Curse of a Thousand Hairs,
The
I
Curse
believe.
of
Is up.
1,000 Hairs.
Is that on?
That is on the YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
You check that on YouTube, and then we'll be putting up another one that I believe is going to be called Kung Fu Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's
Is that
great.
the one that's coming
No.
out? That's coming out. We've already got another one done.
Yeah.
It's called
Hey, whatever happened with that oneer thing?
the Shanghai
Shanghai.
the Shanghai Curse.
Something
That's
like
right,
that. Yeah,
that's-
I think so.
Shanghai
We'll
Bunny.
have to look
I think
it
it's
up.
Shanghai Bunny.
Yeah, that sounds right. The Shanghai Bunny.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But you should check it out. He acts in both of them.
We gotta
They're both pretty
release that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be
And
fun.
it's good. It's good stuff.
So
Oh, my God.
anyways, kind of wrapping into the roundhouse.
Yeah, cool, fine. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
it's
a lot. This is fucking
sure.
great.
It's been really-
I want to do this over and over and over again. Follow us on follow Wayward Comedy on Facebook, and yeah, love you guys.
For sure.
See ya.
It's been real.
Dang. Sound machine.
Sound machine down.
You are the
Soundboard.
Podcasting now.